What's up everybody? On Tech Lab today we're going to install Ubuntu Mate Desktop Edition on a Raspberry Pi 4 8GB. You may ask why install Ubuntu Mate instead of Raspberry Pi OS. The short answer is that it is easy on the eyes, faster, and the overall experience is very satisfying. Just a better operating system. Recently, I came across a document online with instructions on how to enable video acceleration in Ubuntu Mate for Raspberry Pi 4. So I decided to give it a shot. The results were very interesting. Don't go anywhere. Stick around for my assessment. Here's how we're going to put things to test. We're going to first install Ubuntu Mate Desktopify Edition, perform some desktop tweaks, enable video acceleration, install VLC and VLC screen capture, and finally fix the screen resolution issue on Ubuntu. Chromium is not the default browser on Ubuntu, so we will need to install it and enable video acceleration. Now with video acceleration enabled in Chromium, we will play a YouTube video to do a test. Then we will go back and disable video acceleration on Chromium to see if it makes any difference. We're also going to do the same with Firefox. Lastly, we will compare Firefox and Chromium to see which one performed better on Ubuntu Mate Desktopify Edition. Now let's get to work. We need Ubuntu server version for Raspberry Pi. I'm downloading the 64-bit version. Once downloaded, write it to your SD card with Balena Etcher or Raspberry Pi Imager. Remove the SD card from your PC or Mac, insert it in your Raspberry Pi and start it. When you get prompted to change the password, the username is Ubuntu, the password is Ubuntu. The next step is installing the Ubuntu flavor. We are installing Desktopify from Wimpy's World. Wimpy's World on YouTube is a pretty good channel for some good Linux knowledge. I highly recommend checking it out after this video, of course. Now we need to access Desktopify directory and start the install. The process took me over 30 minutes every time I did it, so be patient. When the installation is complete, go ahead and type reboot and restart the system. This is what you should see if everything goes well. Enter your password. The first thing I want to do is get on YouTube using Firefox. I need to see how it performs. Kinda dragging, not quite different than what I'm used to in Raspberry Pi. Just so you guys know, I am not on Wi-Fi, I am hardwired, and my Raspberry Pi is not overclocked. Anyhow, we will see when we complete the video acceleration update. Here's something I like to do. I always like to see my network, trash can, and computer on the desktop. This is optional. It's just a matter of preference. Okay, let's get started with video acceleration configuration. For your convenience, I put all the configuration steps and commands in the video description. Now enjoy this while I go walk this beast. Now let's move on to Firefox video acceleration configuration. Open up your Firefox browser and type in apt-get as shown here on the screen. What you want to look for is this layers acceleration force enabled. You can copy and paste that and change false to true. And you can go ahead and close your Firefox, restart it. And now we're going to go ahead and check and make sure if the changes are implemented. To do that, all we have to do is just type in about support in your browser and you scroll down to graphics and you should see OpenGL. That is an indicator that your video acceleration on Firefox is on. VLC Media Player was not installed in my Ubuntu Mate, so we're going to go ahead and install it. This part is a bonus. I always like to have the convenience of screen capture in my computers. So I had to do it here anyway. Here's how I do it. Fixing the screen resolution issue is very simple. All you have to do is update, upgrade, and do distribution upgrade and reboot. Now if we go back to display, we will see that we now have 1920 1080 and my monitor is detected. As I mentioned earlier, Chromium is not installed by default in Ubuntu Mate, so we need to install it. I already installed it in mine, so let's go ahead and check it out. Oh, hello Chromium. This is snappy. Ooh, it kicked in right away. I'm impressed. The video started playing immediately, and this is before we even apply the video acceleration changes, which we are going to do here shortly. Once we do that, we will go ahead and test the acceleration enabled versus acceleration disabled. So let's go ahead and enable video acceleration and see. Looks like it's done. Now let's play a video on YouTube again and see if we get to the speed of light. A little sluggish. Check and see if we are dropping any frames. Oh. Now let's go back and disable the video acceleration and see. Not sure, but I just get the feeling that this is playing smoothly. Let's see the stats. Exactly what I thought. Chromium works better without any changes to the video acceleration. If you guys see something I missed, let me know. Now let's take a look at the good old Firefox. Oh brother. And this is with video acceleration changes. Now with the video acceleration disabled. No difference. Well, there you have it. Firefox didn't do too well. Chromium seems to be working better without messing with anything. From what I see, no video acceleration configuration changes are needed in Chromium. Let me know if you guys anglers have a different experience in the comments. If you have not subscribed yet, like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.